Hi, welcome. This is the energy of today, September 27th. I hope you're doing well. Spirit, what is the energy for today, September 27th? What does the viewer need to see and hear for today, September 27th? September 27th. Okay, so let's see. Flying. So this is when you feel that everything's all fine, that everything's going well. That sense of nothing can hold you back. Is this something that you have a choice at? Is this, in other words, are you trying to switch something about you that gives you that sense of airiness and the sense of freedom and just really accomplishing something? And when I say, is there a choice to stay complacent or somewhat unhappy? Because this is a card about breaking free. So what is it that you're breaking free from? Is this you using positivity and that sense of abundance to create more for yourself? There is something there that you maybe have mastered in that sense of realization that maybe you've been in a place where maybe things haven't been so free and maybe easy to access for you. Okay, you have that spark, and this is speaking about a hope, not losing hope, perhaps even connecting on more of a spiritual level with yourself, with spirit, with nature, with your friends, your family, your loved one. I do feel like this is creating that sense of a strong core in the gut, and also your mind, your body, and your spirit. But it's really working on you, perhaps peeling some kind of onion. I see like an onion, and it's just, you're sort of just peeling the layers of yourself and becoming more raw. That's what it feels like. And so perhaps this is where you're learning. You see, I do feel there's that sense of becoming more trusting of yourself, trusting of the things that are happening in and around your environment. Okay, this is also that sense of change. It's that sense of knowledge that perhaps you're discovering, in that sense of wisdom that comes in when you're born. This also could be in the sense where you're pulling yourself back from maybe technology, maybe that sense of, instead of picking up an iPad to read, maybe you're picking up a book, maybe going back to basics. This is also preparing for something, is what I feel. Okay. And perhaps this is that kind of gut feeling that you're having to prepare for something, and you're learning. Okay. And then you have the Wizard of Awareness. So see, this is where this all ties together, in that sense of you have to sort of be discerning and somewhat aware of the situations that are happening around you. And that's why I feel with the flying, there's almost that sense of finding this place, maybe a loophole to get yourself out of something that has been sort of confining. The Wizard of Awareness is really you paying attention to your gut feelings, to your intuition, perhaps realizing, or maybe instead of realizing, it's almost as if you're aware of your situations, the things that have led you to where you are right now. Perhaps it's those things that you're taking a look at of, lessons that you've learned, or just sort of mastering you, is what I feel here. Okay, it sets you up for that new canvas to start over again with whatever this might pertain to, whether it's family, whether it's love, whether it's business, or whether it's just you, you as a whole, in that sense of being oneness, where you're not really bothered or worried about any other thing. So the top of the deck, you have the Heal the Ouch. And so see, this is where I feel that maybe you've been in a place of pain, grief, oppression, depression, anxiety, maybe this sense where you're wearing a false mask to pretend to be what you're, maybe pretend to be more like your environment, but really you're getting this sort of call to go back to basics is what I feel. So there's something there that you've been healing. With the heal the ouch, I do feel like this is what is setting you up for something that is not as painful. It's just easier to sort of to deal with things. I do feel it's a choice. Do you choose to stay in a negative pattern, or you can leave that negative pattern because you've learned the lessons that you were supposed to learn and go on to the next phase of your life? And it is a clean canvas that you're starting out on. The bottom of the deck and the underlying energy of this reading is protecting your treasure. So have you learned to put up some boundaries? What is it you're protecting? Make sure that you don't close yourself off too much, but yet be aware of what is being thrown at you. This is you. This is protecting yourself. This is protecting your family. This is being in tune to know when you should put up a boundary. I do feel like with this card, it sets you up for stability, whatever is going to be thrown to you. If you follow your intuition and your gut feelings, you will know which way to go or where to stay, okay? So take it as it resonates for you today. I will go a little deeper and see what these mean for you guys. So welcome. I always appreciate you guys being here. Just give me a like, a share, a subscribe. That always helps, guys. So let's see what these mean. Welcome. Let's see. What is the flying? Flying, please. It is that sense of breaking free and learning how to break free from maybe a negative pattern. Like I said, maybe a place where it was full of anxiety and stress and oppression, and like that kind of feeling where you feel like you've lost all control of things. There's this new sort of thing happening, I feel, on a mass scale, and perhaps definitely something that is trying to heal where we live. I do feel like this is where you're sort of learning these patterns with your intuition and these gifts that are being given to you with the Ace of Wands. As far as recreating yourself, as far as following the dreams that maybe you put on the back burner, this could definitely be you going back to school. It could be that message of hope. It could be communication that's coming in for you. Maybe this is just you retraining your thoughts and your negativity into positivity. What is the gift here with the Ace of Wands? So you have, and they did come out in reverse. So you have the World, the Ten of Wands, the Knight of Swords, and the Page of Cups. So, and because they are in reverse, I do believe, except for the Knight of Swords came out upright, there is that sense of maybe now being able to take charge in a situation, to drop off the things that are negative, maybe to let go of those cycles that you keep repeating. I do feel like you've carried a heavy load, and I do feel like you've missed out on a lot of opportunities for yourself because you've stayed in a place that was very complacent and oppressive, perhaps satisfying others and not yourself. But see, the gift is that you're going to be able to take charge. And I do feel with the Page of Cups, these are the things that maybe you haven't quite given yourself the opportunity to take. It could be that maybe this is a love offer that you need to sort of convey. Is it that sense of just ready to be vulnerable and just sort of starting over with your emotions or your feelings? There is that sense of freedom here with the flying. Okay, so these are the things that you're trying to get over, or perhaps if they haven't happened yet, they will in the near future because of the World. The World could also mean that you're traveling in that sense of being able to get up and go, you know, and really taking charge, standing up, they say. I want to know, what is the Ten of Swords? So the Ten of Swords coming, it's like coming at you with force, with courage, with this passion. They're saying take charge before that passion somewhat goes back, maybe dormant, or it doesn't last for a long time. There's that sense of having courage here with the Strength card. Is it because you've healed? Is it because there's maybe this connection that just makes you feel like changing yourself for the better, not for the worse? Okay, I want to know, what is the Knight of Swords? Knight of Swords. Perhaps it is a third party situation or a broken heart that you're sort of being guided to balance out, fix, communicate in, start over again, sort of take a look at, maybe taking a look at the past, at things, okay, in order for you to move forward. So let me see. I do feel like there's these ideas and this sense of feeling balanced enough to maybe move forward in the things that you've been sort of putting on that back burner and not doing. Is this going towards that soulmate? Is this sort of like taking charge at that person that helped you to heal? I want to know, what is the spark? The spark. Okay, so you got the Eight of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles. So see, and this is where I feel with the Four of Pentacles, it is in a reverse. So it's like these things that you maybe have withheld with the intention to convey them or to express them, but you sort of held on to the perfect moment. It wasn't until you got stable, till you worked on your family situations, or the sense of having a false a false sort of hope, a false hope. Like this to me feels like something that maybe you made a wrong choice in it. You sat in that wrong choice for a long time. That was a sense of a false hope, like where you didn't take the action to move yourself out of it. And I think that it needed your attention to build on yourself, to build on your legacy, to build on your spirituality, to build on growing more in a strong kind of like a strong kind of feeling. Okay, so maybe you've just been waiting for that perfect moment to heal and be able to go towards something different and start something new. With the wheel there, it's a great force, and so is the Chariot, as far as just having some kind of victory of fixing something, or maybe balancing yourself. What is the Four of Wands? So I do feel like that is a gain that sort of hasn't come for you until you finish healing or finish working on the situation that you've been working on. Okay, concentration is what I feel. Whoever this is, they've been concentrating on them, on their spirit, on the sense of vitality and rejuvenation. What is the Four of Pentacles, please? The Four of Pentacles. What is the Four of Pentacles? So look at that. Have you been holding on for that perfect moment to give that sense of an offering, an apology? They said, forget me not. Forget me not. Is this like telling somebody, don't forget me, or they haven't forgot you? For whoever that is, it's almost as if this is somebody that wants to say, I still been sort of holding on. And, they might have needed some kind of time to get strong and really learn these lessons, okay? Whether it's you, Divine Femme, or Divine Masculine, you have to take it as it resonates. What's the Eight of Pentacles, please? But there is a gain coming from holding back, from conveying this expression of love or this offer. It's sort of going to start coming because you've been working on yourself, okay, for whoever this is. So you got the Ten of Cups and the Emperor. So some masculine here has really taken charge, guys. I do feel that sense of spirit really pushing this person to stop sort of being complacent and somewhat obedient to other people that sort of maybe stop you from growing. Or maybe it's society, or it could be the environment, your community, something like that. But holy moly, whoever this is, it's like they're just driven, and they might be focused on themselves, not paying you any attention at this point. You might be separated at a distance from this person, only to sort of better themselves, to be ready for the new journey that could be this happy home and this sort of happy connection that you see here with the Ten of Cups and this sort of Knight of Cups. Okay, so I do feel like whoever this is for you, whether this is you or them, there is that hope and that sense of not giving up. Okay, I want to know, what is the education? And so maybe you're moving homes, maybe you're starting a new family. Maybe this is a family that comes to you, in that sense that it could be like, you know, somebody who's been divorced and they have kids and they come into your life and you have an instant family, which is not negative. It's more, maybe you have to be open for this kind of thing. Education, please, education. So you got the Eight of Swords. Maybe you're learning how to get out of fear. Is there some sort of fear that maybe your person will not accept all those things that I just said, as far as bringing a home together? You know, I feel like that is a message for somebody. You know, your person could have an insta family and they're worried. Let's see, what is the Eight of Swords? So really, the Eight of Swords is saying the Knight of Pentacles, the Nine of Wands, I'm sorry, the Seven of Wands, and the Lovers. So whoever this is, they're sort of being pulled to something or someone that is just very grounding. Is this that point where you're breaking free and you're going to make the choice to choose love, to choose the thing that you sort of are connected to, but maybe at a distance from, or that sense of just, you know, being happy and harmonized? I feel like this is the angels really trying to push you towards this spiritual connection that you may have. Perhaps it took a long time to balance out or to quite understand it. Okay. And this is why maybe you think that it's maybe either taken too long or through like you just can't grasp it anymore, you know, it fell through your hands. Is there been a lot of opposing energy here? Is it almost as if is it the family or society or just opposing energy that just sort of kept blocking you from being who you want to be? Okay, so you're learning to break free out of that Eight of Swords is pretty much what I'm trying to tell you. What is the Wizard of Awareness? Okay, so you got the Nine of Swords. So perhaps you're paying attention of the things that make you worry, the things that keep you sleepless at night, the things where you're fighting your inner demons. And this could be that dark night of the soul. You're letting go of that dark night of the soul. This is where you have that understanding with your soul that you're ready to move on from maybe staying in worry mode, anxiousness. Okay, what is the Nine of Swords? Knight of Swords. So see, I think that there's been a lot of despair, a lot of blockages, in that sense where you couldn't move forward because of regret or because of worry, or just thinking that you couldn't go left when you really could go right, or maybe you took a left and you should have turned right. There you go. You know, I do feel it came out in reverse, so there's something starting to grow here. I think that you no longer want to stay in that roadblock and you're clearing up your karma so you can pass it. You got the Ace of Cups at the top of the deck, and I do feel like the Three of Wands and the Five of Wands wants to come out. So I think that you're finding that maybe you've been your own worst enemy as far as taking action. Is this because of fear, because of what family or society will tell you? Is this because you've done the path as far as becoming spiritual and you know what is going to be balanced for you? I always feel the Three of Wands, yes, it is a card of manifestation and getting those things, but you have to create balance for yourself before they start coming in. And so maybe there was either a competitor or someone who just sort of instigated anger in you. I feel like you're battling that and you're sort of overcoming it, which allows you to go forward, okay, whoever that is, so that you can get the things that you want, okay, and let go of worry and regret. It's a family here, really, that you want to start. It's very passionate. It's very loving as well. See, 8 of Cups and the 9 of Pentacles. You worry if you want to go towards this person or the situation. Is it available? There's that sense of vulnerability towards this connection. Maybe there's that sense of speaking telepathically or spiritually, with your twin. Give me one more. Okay, so see, that's the connection you want to go towards, but is it still available? You got to sort of surrender and go towards it and see if it's still there, really. So let's see here. I want to see, how does this story end, please? How does this story end? How does this story end for today, please? How does this story end? Okay, so look at that, the Ace of Wands. You got it twice. It's very powerful in that sense that a new gift is coming for you. Don't let that gift sort of run out. The time limit might be something to do with maybe taking a long time to learn this lesson, but I think you want to push yourself forward. The Judgment. So this is that thing that just comes up from the ashes. You thought it was all gone. You surrendered your feelings, your ill feelings toward this thing, and now it's turning out that perhaps you will be happy here with the 6 of Cups and the 4 of Swords. So you're coming to an end of a place where you were scared to surrender and you were not moving and taking action. You were held maybe by a lot of compliancy to others. I do feel this is where you belong. This is where your happiness is right here. The 6 of Cups is that return of a love. Is it that return to something simpler? Is it just having harmony and starting over again? So you got to take it as it resonates, okay? Let's see what these say here for us today. Let's see. I want to know, what is the karmic pattern here? What is the karmic pattern here? What is the karmic pattern? So really, you've had help. Maybe somebody helped you to see the error of your ways, the fact that you made the wrong choices, the fact that you can let go of those choices and be a better person, not beat up on yourself. That's definitely what this service is saying today. But expect an unexpected kind of change in this place where you've been in distraught or loneliness or your own kind of emotions that make you feel bad. I feel like this is a surprise to you that you can escape these kind of imprisonments that you put yourself in, okay? I do feel you're on that new journey. There's that loyalty. There's that divine masculine right here, really stepping up to the plate and moving towards the things that God wants them to go towards. And the widower. So have you ended a marriage? Are you ready to end that marriage that probably feels like you're in prison? Okay. Perhaps maybe this is a loss of a wife, meaning either by death, an actual death, or by the sense that maybe they sort of left you and now you're sort of free. You got to take it as it resonates, okay? Maybe you chose to divorce them. I don't know. Or maybe you're deciding to take those steps, okay? Let's see here. Okay, let's see. I want to know, how do they continue to manifest this reading, please? How do they continue to manifest this reading? So you have the change maker makes waves. So see, you can't keep the water sort of without any waves or any kind of ripple effect. You sort of have to take that risk and sort of move things, emotionally. Water is emotional and it's very changeable. So it's time to make those changes for you. What else, please? What else? What else, please? Okay, so you have fall in love with your own story. Yes. And then cut the cords of doubt. So see, that's the 8 of Swords. There's something you want to go towards. and the doubt is keeping you from taking it. You got to sort of take that leap of faith and make it happen, really. So let's see here. What is the message of the universe for today, please? The message of the universe. Okay. I create mindful moments throughout the day, reminding myself that I am love and miracles are natural. Yes, believe in miracles, guys. They do happen for sure. And you're going to see a lot of them happen in the near future, I do believe. What is the message of love? The mystery message of love. The things that have been hidden from them, please. What are they? Okay, so I will take it. It says lucid dreaming. So pay attention to your dreams. Keep that journal on the side of your bed. And I know I always find it a hard time sometimes to wake up in the middle of the night and write something, but I do know that when I've done it, it really works, because when you look back at it, you remind yourself of these dreams. So there is a connection there as far as speaking telepathically or speaking in your dreams to each other. I want to know, what is the message that it pertains to this reading? What is the message that pertains to this reading? Okay, so you do not want to go back. Let's see here. So it says, I know I had glasses somewhere. Okay, I'm gonna oh, there they are. Thank God, because this writing's small. I'm sorry, guys. It says, we the people. Holy crap, you guys. I'm telling you, there's a lot of things happening in the world, okay? We gotta fight for our country. We gotta fight to come back to this place where we have control. And this is a message for a lot of people here, okay? It says declaration, defiance, reclaiming power, sovereignty, contract resolved, expressing truth, manifesto, self-rule, liberty or death, rules of the game, protesting, challenging the status quo. So there's a lot of things happening in the world in that sense of, once we get over this hump, we will have all of this. It'll change a lot of dynamics as far as twins staying in place where they've been compliant because they think that's what they need to do. It's very life-changing here. And this is what I tell you when I say, if you don't think that the things in the world influence your twin, you got another thing coming, okay? So there are things that are going to start happening, and they're going to start showing you. If the media doesn't cut them off, you will see them. And once we accept them, acknowledge them, and heal from these things, then we will have that new beginning, okay? Very powerful, really. So the well, deeper meaning, community, hidden emotions, nourishing, social resources, true feelings, support, saving, perception, substance, looking deeper at things, okay? And then changing. At this time, the situation in a state of flux, anything could happen, yes? And so this is why we have to keep prayer and bless the countries, not just America, but all over the world. And I know you guys watch from all over the world, and I know that this fungus that's been growing on Mother Nature is somewhat happening all over, and it needs to sort of dry out so we can blow it away. Okay, so the mirror, self-awareness, seeing clearly, ego, facing issues, self-assessment, self-improvement, narcissistic, obsessed, vain. Okay, so this is where you really have to, what Spirit has been sort of saying is that if you follow those things of that fungus, you are part of the fungus, okay? There's a lot of things that have been shown to you, and maybe you turn your back on those things because of, you know, your ego or not wanting to face issues. There's a lot of darkness that is going to come out. It's very painful, it's very hurtful, it's very shocking, but once it comes out, you have to be grounded to who you are, okay? And I say media because they influence a lot of things right now. They're censoring everything left and right, and I'm going out on a limb on this, so hopefully they won't. I mean, they've demolished my channel, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, I do feel, okay, let's see, the Anam Kara. So this is unconditional love, romance, soulmates, unconditional bond, devoted, always, tenderness, timeless, affection, best friends, appreciation, unchanging, infinite love. And that infinite love is coming in for you. And it may change through time, but it's still infinite. It's still forever, okay? What I was trying to say with the mirror is that you have to let go of those things that have been sort of like a fungus to us. You have to accept it and you have to move on from it. And you do have the capability to move on from it, okay? The things that are going to start coming out within the coming month, and as time goes further into fall, it's going to get hard, you know, for some people. But if you ever need help, I'm always here for you. Let's see here. I want to know, what is the affirmation here, please? The affirmation. Yeah. Let's see here. So it says here, today I am special. Today I will realize that I am a unique one of a kind person. Yes, you are. For sure. You're a unique individual, and love yourself, really. Let's see here. But not to the narcissistic type, you know. You have to sort of have balance in that love, because you got to be able to receive love and you have to give it, you know, reciprocity, guys. So humility. Allow me, divine, to always accept the right assistance. I welcome your help in every way and delight in receiving it. Very nice. Self-love. Woohoo. Let the wall fall that separates me from my own vulnerable inner child. I long to take care of myself like never before. That's great. And then you have the right now. Stay in the present and don't get too far ahead of the flow. You'll soon trust that nothing more will come than can be handled each moment. So see, you will be able to get past these things, okay? I feel October is going to be very hard and emotional. I see a lot of tears, a lot of sadness, a lot of disbelief. But do you continue to be a part of that fungus, or do you break free from that fungus? Okay, so I want to know, what is the unicorn message? What is the unicorn message? Okay. So let's see here. Talk about your feelings. Tell a friend how you feel. Connections. People can help you. Okay. So let's see. I gotta break it off now. I got a wedding to go to, guys. I wasn't gonna do it today, but I got ready fast enough early in time to get to the wedding. So I did the reading for us. So let's see here. I want to know, what is the soul message for today, please? What is the soul message? Is it this one? I feel like it's the one at the bottom and the one at the top. I don't know. I'm just going to do it. That's just what they said. So let's see. How does my body want to move today? When we move, we change our state and raise our vibration. This new elevated state becomes a channel for more energy. Are you moving your body daily? Are you passionate about it? It is time to try something new. So today's action, how does your body want you to move today? Listen and joyfully do it. Okay. And then the other one is, am I focused on what I am losing, or what am I gaining? Are you going through some change? Are you scared to let go because of what you might lose? What if you shifted your focus from what you might lose to what might you gain? Endings are actually new beginnings. So today's soul action, today make a list of all the things that you will gain from the change you are going through. Feel your heart, take a breath, and deepen into trust. Amazing things are coming. Yes, they are, guys, for sure. Just know, just know there are going to be great times coming ahead. We have to get over the hiccup, though, okay? And always stay grounded to who you truly are, and with your Christ, he will help you. So there you go. I do hope that you like this reading. Please like, share, and subscribe. Leave me your comments. Have a beautiful day, guys. I'll see you tomorrow.